Flapjacks, yeah?
As in the oaty treat.
Oat-based treat. What's the...
Love flapjacks.
Well, you say that, but what immediately comes to mind?
Oats.
No, obviously.
Oh,
Danger.
Danger.
Yeah.
Okay, and number 3 is probably...
yeah. And speaking of 3 as well, that has significance in this story because a school in Essex, Castle View School in Canvey Island, Essex, which I'll say right now isn't actually an island.
Is it what?
It's a parish.
Oh, that's
in
weird.
Essex. Oh no, yeah, that's bullshit. In Essex, they banned triangle-shaped flapjacks.
Why?
I'll tell you for why, and don't laugh because this is quite serious. A child was hit in the face. No, come on, please don't trivialise this.
Sorry, I
A
apologize.
triangular-shaped flapjack was used as a projectile, a missile, if you will, and it hit a guy square in the face. And so the only course of action that Castle View School in Canvey Island, Essex, which isn't an island.
To ban all flapjacks?
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, the course of action that what they chose to do was to, instead of produce triangular flapjacks in the canteen, they now have a rule where they... No, not round ones, no. I see where you're going.
I thought that'd be smoother on the hip.
No.
Are they gonna... like
Rectangular, which is arguably the basic sort of...
But then you've got 4 points.
Well, this is what... This is... Now, calm down, because you're jumping the gun a little bit. Critics have pointed out that rectangular flapjacks actually have more... Actually have more corners.
They do have more corners.
They do.
It's not a debate.
They do have more corners, yeah.
Also, you're using up more oats and whatever you use to make flapjacks to make a rectangle than a triangle.
Well, you say this, but a triangular flapjack produces a lot of waste. A lot of waste matter. Because, I don't know
But
if
then you get little triangular ones.
Yeah, but then you have to sort of group them together and make a reformed super flapjack, which can be shared among staff, which isn't very economically viable.
Just sort of break and bite.
I don't know if you've
Just
ever...
a huge clump that they just sort of leave in the middle of the table. Sort of help yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've ever made flapjacks or brownies or anything like that.
No.
You have, because this morning we did it together.
Oh, right, yeah.
But you sort of have a tray, large square-based tray, with one super brownie or super flapjack.
Like a cake tin?
Yeah. A tin, if you will, yeah. They're often actually made of steel or aluminium, so tin is a misnomer. But you would slice it in rectangles, surely. I mean, surely that's the way to do it. I don't know how you would go about making triangles.
Triangular.
Because surely that's going to produce a lot of waste.
Unless you're making tiny ones and you're just doing 4.
I suppose.
Like cutting a sandwich in triangles.
That's a good point, yeah.
But then...
Do you go for the triangular sandwich?
No.
No, you
I
just
don't
go
cut
for
my
square.
sandwich because...
You just sort of tear it.
Then I have to wash up a knife and I'm not doing that.
That's true. You don't have to, though. You just leave it there. And then some woman will take care of it. Because, that's a victory for men's rights right there. Yeah. But, Essex County Council, I know you want to hear what they had to say.
Oh, yeah, my next question was going to be what are the county council going to say?
Distance themselves from the decision. They wanted to make it clear that they had nothing to do with the decision, in fact. And I'll tell you what as well. You know the HSE?
Yeah.
You familiar,
yeah?
The security body of the United Kingdom government.
Yeah.
They've... a spokesperson for those dudes came forward and said, this is a quote, see if you can spot the flippance that is evident in this quote. I have a feeling he's not really taking it seriously, but just see if you can pick out the key words that I've got a problem with. This is a quote. We often come across half-baked decisions taken in the name of health and safety, but this one takes the biscuit. Do you think that the reporter just said, just say anything you want? And he said that, and he was, well, that's going to sound like I wrote that. Just say something more natural. No, I want to go with the biscuit line.
I want to go with the double pun.
It's great.
Middle pun, end on a pun.
Yeah. Start with a pun, middle pun. I mean, I can appreciate it, but it just seems like he's not really taking it very seriously.
No.
You might remember, of course you probably do remember, you keep up to date with politics, don't you?
Yeah, big time.
You know Michael Gove?
Yeah.
The educational secretary or whatever. He was famously in 2011 banned from taking Flapjacks into a cabinet meeting because they were a quote security risk. So this isn't the first. I don't know why you're laughing.
Why?
Frankly, because it's a security risk.
What?
Projectiles.
Just lob them at people.
Exactly.
Although, have you
yeah.
ever had an overcooked flapjack?
They're quite hard.
Yeah, they are hard. I wouldn't want one in the face.
Who would?
But just because someone got hit in the face with a projectile, you can't then change your projectile.
Well, this is what the spokesperson for the HSE goes on. I've forgotten what HSE stands for, by the way. I wrote HSE in my notes. I don't know what it stands for.
It's human security environment.
I'm pretty sure the S is security. I don't think that they felt the need to specify the species in the governmental body of security. when they were deciding the name, right? What are we going to call it? Security. Oh, hang on, Ralph. What? What animal?
What species are we doing?
Obviously human. Well, you're going to have to write that though. No, you're not. It's evident that no. You're going to have to write. Trust me. HSE. No, but seriously though, I do feel that we're not giving this its...
Yeah, we're trivialising.
Yeah, we're trivialising it. Yeah. It demands a bit of respect. And I just want to say for little James, whatever his name might have been, what got hit in the face with a flapjack.
I think he was injured permanently.
Yeah.
Scarred.
Oh yeah. What, emotionally?
I was going more physically.
Well, no, but... Not at all. But emotionally, though, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine you just sitting there in the canteen.
Boom.
Yeah. Not only boom, but stab, because it's corny.
Yeah. I once got hit in the head with a Bible at school. It was... Must have been year 7.
Right, so you're about 11.
When we were giving out those like little red
Bibles. Yeah, I've still got mine, yeah.
And some people obviously don't take that well.
No. About 50% of the community in our school was Muslim. So,
what were we going to do with this? And so people just sort of lob it about.
Yeah.
And I was walking through the tunnel on the way home, as you do.
Through the tunnel.
And I just got bloody whacked in the head. It was really painful.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
Ow. It's quite a traumatic memory.
And then he just walked home.
Yeah.
But that was the end of the story.
What did you do? Did you pray or...?
Well, I consulted the Gideons that I'd been given. Nothing about Bible texts.
No.
No, which...
Well, you want to go to Psalms, my friend.
Do you have your Bible?
I didn't bring mine with me. Do you not have a Bible in here? I mean, I don't want to embarrass you, but I've got 2 in my room. One of them's from the 19th century.
Wow.
This is true. So,
I have a lot of things in this room. I don't think a Bible is one of them.